Hey there, and welcome back to Together Again, a Lakes Funland story. This video is going to be mainly dedicated to the extras menu, specifically the audio tapes that we have collected throughout the 6 nights. Now, before I get into that, I want to say thank you so much for the support recently. Over 1,200 subscribers, I think, yesterday or the day before. I'm not even sure. Like, the growth's being crazy right now, and a lot of people are enjoying these videos in particular. But anyways, thank you again. And we're going to just start going through the tapes, seeing what's going on. So it seems like the tapes range from the 24th of August, 1991, to the 18th of November, 1994. And we can see here we have some tapes, only one tape in 91, 2 tapes in 92, 1 tape in 93, and then the rest of the tapes are in 94. So let's just get into it. Anyways, let's start with tape number 1. I hope there are subtitles.
Today,
Oh, no.
What day is it? Today is August 23rd. No,
24th.
August 24th of 1991.
Yes.
It's been such a shit year for me, if I'm honest, and
That's unfortunate.
yesterday my husband bought this tape recorder. I don't know
Oh.
why or for what. It's one of those many useless things he bought for absolutely no reason, just because he liked it or something. I genuinely don't care. I thought it would be alright to, take it borrowed and vent my sorrows in a recording so that maybe
Wow.
I could listen to it anytime, to feel sorry for myself or whatever. Or perhaps make a whole collection of my awful recordings and sell them on. So Ashley and Mason are out for the whole weekend. They're staying at my mother-in-law's place. I would have gone with them, but I'm sure I'm not her cup of tea. I have those for myself, and I just drank a bottle and a half of whiskey. I've been dealing with stress lately. Not because of my job, not because of my family, nor my duties.
So
I haven't slept well the whole week. For the 12th time this year. I have visions that keep tormenting me, and it's only when I get alcohol that I can relax. My mind goes blank.
Yikes. That's not a good sign.
It's getting harder to make up words, so I'll just stop this crap right now. I just hope I can rest tonight.
Okay, not much there. It pretty much shows. I don't know who this is. A woman who's married, but that's about it. There's nothing else with regards to that. Yeah, work life. They mentioned the name Alex and Mason. I think I heard that right. I'm pretty sure it's Alex. I'm not sure. So, not much yet. Let's move on to the second tape. This is pretty much about a year after.
It's the 18th of June today. I found Mason's tape recorder again.
Mason. Okay, so it is Mason.
I found out he doesn't use it that much anyway. I know he only bought it because he's a compulsive buyer and can't get a hold on himself. Anyways, I'm at my office, staring drunk at the ceiling and struggling to think of a present for Ashley's birthday tomorrow.
Ashley.
I never asked for much, but I want to make her feel good. It's her birthday. It's her birthday, and that makes it harder for me to tell her. I went out with Caesar last Sunday. Caesar Magwood, of course, son of the owner of this shithole, and he told me that his son, Harlan, he just killed himself. He was like a son to me, and he was like a brother to Ashley. I just don't know if I should tell her. I don't know how she'll handle that. It was her best friend. That boy. He had a tough life for sure, and I loved him like a son. His father was so devastated, and so was his grandfather, that dirtbag. I don't know what to think. Could this be karma? Should I let Ashley know about this?
Okay, so that pretty much reveals it all, right? This is Ashley's mom leaving the tapes. Mason and Alex. Who's Mason and Alex? I'm not exactly sure. Mason's tape recorder. Compulsive buyer. Is Mason her husband? Okay, so first off, I misheard. She said Ashley and Mason. It would have been a bit more obvious that it was the mom, that, this is Ashley's mom, had I actually heard Ashley and not Alex for some reason. Mason is her husband because Mason bought the tape recorder, and she already said that Mason's a compulsive buyer. So pretty much we're getting insight. We're getting some insight into Ashley's mom, who sounds very upbeat throughout the phone calls, mainly the first phone calls, and then she starts getting worried, as the week progresses, obviously because she knows a lot more about the place than she initially let on. That we know of, right? We know that she actually played a hand in the disappearance and murder of these kids, right? Which could explain the heavy drinking. Actually, I don't know, I say could. It does explain the heavy drinking, the stress, right? So the depression that she's been going under. And you wouldn't even think of it first. Like, I literally started hearing the tape recorder, and I could not imagine this was the same woman as, in the main nights. So, yeah, let's keep going. Night 3. This is about 4 months afterwards. So let's go.
October 11th of 1992.
Yep.
It's been 2 years already, and the media is talking about it again.
Since
Mark,
the murders.
Josh and Wendy, and in 2 months it'll be Lorraine. It feels like
Yeah.
the whole country is judging
Oh.
me, pointing at me, hating on me. Yet they don't know I held the knife. I didn't take the knife by myself, though. I've sometimes thought of turning myself in, or confessing it to everyone, shouting it at the top of my lungs. But then I remember my family would be in danger if I say anything, if I'm not here anymore. What do I have left? Just you? A tape recorder?
Jesus. Okay, so that's actually different. Or rather, this changes something that I initially thought. Initially, I believed that Lorraine was murdered before the kids, but it's actually reversed. Lorraine was the last to die, and she died 2 months after the kids. But why? I mean, it's odd that... See, here's the thing that I haven't quite pieced together yet, right? It's the fact that Lorraine, for some reason, was killed, right? But the children were just marked as disappearances, right? So why was Lorraine not, disappeared as well? Why was she left in the back alley while the other kids were, abducted? Especially considering that Lorraine was killed in a different time period, right? Because the 3 kids were all taken on the same night. Meanwhile, Lorraine is just like this other incident, in the back alley. So it's odd to think, what's the connection there? But anyways, next we have a full year later, 1993, literally Christmas Day.
Hello, it's finally Christmas Day, and I just woke up to the solution.
You sound so much better.
I think I found a way to redeem myself, to liberate those children somehow.
Oh, really?
I know I can't revert what I did, and I know I can't bring them back, but I can release them from their prisons.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been gifted with a vision, but I can't do it alone. I'm gonna need someone who can connect with them, someone they want to listen to. I'm putting an end to this soon, boys. Just hold on.
Okay. And obviously we know the game takes place in 1994, so I'm assuming that's when she came up with the idea. Or let's hear what she says.
Hello, it's November 13th of 1994. Tomorrow is Ashley's first shift. I convinced her to take the job, and now my plan must work out. I know. I'm such a terrible mother for leaving my daughter alone in this death trap for 7 hours. But she has everything that is needed to resist. It will take time, but I can tell that this is what will put an end to everything. I've got work to do. Hello?
Ooh.
Hello? Hey, how's my favorite security guard doing, huh?
Oh, that's when she started doing the phone call. Wow. So this is literally night 5/night 6. Not sure exactly. Let's hear her say it.
Today is November 18th, and this is probably the last tape I'll record. And it's just for you, Ashley. I won't be around today, nor tomorrow, nor for a long time. I'm aware that nothing will ever make up for what I did, and that there are not enough words to tell you how sorry I am. for doing this, for hiding it, and for letting you take this into your hands.
Yeah.
I know I'm a horrible person and that nothing justifies my actions. I was scared, terrified that something would happen to you or your father if I didn't do as I was told. I didn't know what to do, and all that panic, all that fear, my brain just stopped working, and I did it. Ashley, I'm sorry about everything. Martin, Josh, Wendy, and Lorraine, I'm sorry about everything. I know you'll never forgive me, and you shouldn't. I know you'll never go back home, but the least I can do for you is give you the rest you deserve. A closure once and for all. Goodbye.
And that's it. It actually didn't take as long as I thought it was. Some of them are very short. So I guess this kind of like gives us some insight into Ashley's mom's like state of mind. You know, not only like, you know, literally the last two tapes, considering the last two tapes were obviously during our night shifts, but also the previous four, which pretty much take place, you know, months or even years before the night shifts. And you know, it gives us some, you know, it shows like how heavy this has affected her, though it definitely doesn't resolve the fact that, you know, she helped murder kids. So, you know, there's that. All right, so there is apparently an additional mini game, but I get the feeling that it is only available when you've beaten everything, right? And part of the issue, I think, is that the game has soft locked me out of starting the finale, right? So I wonder if I try to start night. Oh, I just noticed. You see how when I start night 6, it starts it from scratch? Now, I think I'd have to unlock finale again in order to get that additional minigame, which kind of sucks. I don't really plan on doing night 6 again.
I'm proud of my effort.
Alright, so right now we're looking at Indie Fuel's video on this game in order to get a look at the minigame, because I'm pretty sure it only unlocks after night 7. So this is what normally supposed to It's supposed to say not satisfied yet, sweetie. And now we're at Montreal Elementary as... What's with the music? Oh, it's a funeral. Is it a funeral? It's a funeral, right? No, it's a graduation? Wait. Oh, this is through life. This is through her life, isn't it? Because... Let me guess. Oh, okay. So, literally, this is the life of, I think, Ashley's mom. So this is Ashley, you know, as a little girl who lost her mom as a kid. Damn. So Ashley's grandma died. This is Ashley's mom graduating. Next, we see she starts a family with Ashley there. Nice home. But the music's sad because we know what comes soon. This is Ashley meeting Oscar, being part of the company. If only she knew what she's getting herself into. My guess is this is when Ashley was being threatened. Or Ashley's family was being threatened by Oscar. Oh my lord. It was her. Wait, it was actually her? Oh my god. Oh, Oh, I get it now. I didn't understand at first. Like, there are some things that weren't making sense, and now it all clicks. Because I was like, wait, so she was threatened to lure the children. Her family was threatened, so she had to lure the children. Not exactly. She's the one in the coat. She's the one that when you're Hayden, the animatronic, right, and you're following the kid being chased by the the person in the trench coat. I thought that was Oscar. It's not. That's Ashley's mom. She killed all of them. What? She was I thought she lured the children. I thought that's what she meant when she said she was a killer. But especially like, you know, through the tapes, she made it seem as if she killed them herself, which, I mean, if she lured them, she might as well have. But she actually did it. She did all of it being threatened. Oscar's hands are technically clean. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't see that coming. I didn't know it was actually her. But yeah, that is a look at pretty much Ashley's mom, like, you know, her character throughout the game prior, and now it all makes even more sense why she pretty much drowned herself in alcohol, you know, being so depressed, pretty much, like, you know, like, explains her mental state throughout the, you know, years before the events of this game, right? Because she was the one who manually did everything. She didn't just lure the children, she killed them. But even with all that said and done, you still have lingering questions such as the entity, right? Like, we never resolved that. You know, we managed to give Harlan peace, as well as the other children and Lorraine, but literally nothing else, like, about the entity. We never speak to the entity at all. The entity just gets away with the havoc that he's wrought, whatever the word is. Wow. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I guess that has been it for this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It lets me know you're enjoying the content. I want to see more of it. The game is in the description below as always. And with that said, I hope to see you in another video. Take care.